Hello everyone, Atou here.
And Tsuyoi.
And we're back.
Immediately! Fucking immediately!
Well, that's how you know we're back. Okay.
This place is a living hellhole. Japan! Where's all the maid cafes and other good shit? What happened to the world?
Anyways, and we're back. A Gundam tale. Wait, was it a Gundam tale?
Yeah, it was a, wait.
Or was it a Saga tale?
No, it was a Gundam tale.
Okay. A Gundam tale. No, wait. Yes. Okay, fine. Fine. That's all fine.
It's super fun.
So, anyways. So I got done editing those Gundam videos we did a few episodes back. Not sure how many. Just editing together so many episodes.
It all blurs.
It just like becomes of a blur of how long ago something was done. I wish that blur was a bit longer.
Really?
You know, have more of a catalog to fall back on. To have a bit more free time for stuff.
I see.
Yeah. But anyways, so remember when we were talking about Fate, Strange, Fake?
Yes.
I don't think you need to throw on an invisible in this hallway.
Yeah, at this point it's just him. Oh wait, there's no one in here.
Yeah, nothing except the trials.
Right, this is the hall of badasses. Ready to kick your teeth in and talk shit about your mom. Mean people live in this. This is the hallway of mean people. They're all mean, they want to hurt me. Okay, yes? You're talking about Fate, Strange, Fake?
Yeah, and I was telling you, like, particular servants and stuff like that, you know, like, the assassin that I claim looks like Wednesday Addams.
Right. Sounds great. Sounds adorable.
Yeah. Well, as I was doing my research into it, I found out something that caught me completely by surprise. Like, I kind of knew to an extent that they expanded more upon Fate, Strange, Fake, what it is, what it's about, and like how servants are and how they work. Before, it was just basically like a pilot, more or less, like a string of ideas thrown up on a page.
Oh. So they didn't actually have, like, you know, pictures or anything?
It had concept art, but didn't have much in the way of, like, finalized stuff.
What is Resner good for? Oh, she's good for that stab. That really good poke.
And she can also help shield your allies from,
damage?
No, like acid, short, and heat.
Ah, yes.
Which, you know, you may think seems useless now, but you may be thankful for it in what is possibly the toughest boss fight to come.
Really?
Yes.
Can you use all of them?
What do you mean?
Like acid and heat in them?
You can stack them on top of each other.
No, I mean, like, can this toughest boss use them? All of them?
Thankfully, no. Just
good.
2 of them.
Why can't I use double? Oh, wait. I don't have any. Oh, right. I can't do any of those.
Alright. But yeah, it seems like I was wrong. Like, I thought you only had 2 more fights after, like, your previous one, and they were going to be singles, but no, you got this to deal with. So, anyways, remember how I told you there was a servant that was a virus that was summoned?
Yes.
And just said, like, it was the bubonic plague or something like that, or the Black Death, what have you.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, I said it was, like, the Lancer class. I was wrong. It's the Rider class.
It rides in people's bloodstreams.
Well, disease rides on wind, water, birds, people, etc. So...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's applicable.
Oh, jeez, please. No, not her. Why, Tremmy, no! Tremmy! Are you okay? Just say something. Okay, she's dead.
Yeah. So I figure, okay, you know, that makes sense. You know, disease, riding on that kind of stuff, so it's a rider, what have you.
Right.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I saw this servant's true name, and I was like, there's no freaking way. And then I looked a bit deeper, and yes, it is that.
What?
Is
it? What is it?
This virus's true name, this disease, is pestilence.
No.
Yes.
Jesus, leave. Why you gotta concentrate on one asshole? And that asshole would be Fritz in this case. Why? What is wrong with you people? What did he just do? What did Shiki just do? He just did, like, counter snipe, if I remember correctly. No, one of them did counter snipe, and he attacked, and I don't remember.
So yes, that is correct. In Fate Strange Fake, a little girl summoned Pestilence the Pale Rider as her servant. One of the 4 horsemen was summoned as a servant.
I see. That's lovely.
Yeah.
I will admit, I find it really hard to pay attention and care when I'm getting my shit kicked in. But I am trying my best, Tato, don't you worry.
Yeah. It was just, you know, talk about God tier summoning. You know, because, like, wouldn't you place one of the 4 horsemen, you know, one of the bringers of the apocalypse, like, just basically right up there?
I would normally, yes. You are correct on that.
Yeah. And, like, apparently the way it works is that it's in this town, it's causing people to, like, get these black boils and just pass out. And it also keeps people from entering and leaving.
Yeah. Entering and leaving where?
A town.
What?
Yeah, the town where this girl is.
What? That's crazy. It just makes it, you can't leave? It's a disease that makes it so you can't leave?
Yeah, apparently this little girl's in a coma. And so, like, that she performed the summoning ritual in her sleep.
Does that usually involve drawing a circle?
Well, you know, because of the way that Fate Strange Fake works, this Holy Grail ain't exactly
normal. An
official way Holy Grail war. So that's why certain bendings of rules and consistencies are allowed. Because this, you know, this ain't a normal Holy Grail war. It's a strange Holy Grail war. And, yeah, so this girl's performed, like, the summoning in her sleep, which just summoned Hell Rider.
Yeah, 1 down! Okay, Hell Rider, huh? So it doesn't look like a virus. It actually has a humanoid form, I would assume.
Well, from what I've seen, it has, like, 2 forms.
Such a waste.
You know, and I believe I threw 1 form up in the previous one. And then this one I'm going to throw up. Like, they did illustrate it in all its Hell Rider Horseman glory.
I see.
Yeah. Like, something you would pretty much see in Megaten. Shin Megami Tensei.
Right.
And it's just like, normally it looks like this shadow being / creature. Like if a lamppost was just giving off a shadow.
Oh, it's kind of like the weirdness of that one Jack the Ripper. Like, weird, basically.
Yeah, weird. And so, well, okay, that's interesting. And the way it says is like, you know, summon in your dreams. The protagonist could enter the town,
but couldn't leave.
But may be able to leave. The way all this information is presented, it sounds like it's a visual novel that's a game that, like, everything's been set up, but no one's played it to actually see how it plays out.
What is Strummy's best thing? Shooting or physical? It's physical, isn't it?
Well, it depends on what she has equipped. Does she have a sword or a lance?
Looks like a lance to me. A very long lance.
Okay, how many guns does she have on her?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's probably shooting.
Yeah, I would say a Gatling fire would be her best one.
Oh, well, she don't have enough for that right now.
Well, you know who does have enough?
Resner.
Yep, Resner.
Is that counterable?
No. No counter.
What you gonna do now, Mr. Scary Man?
Probably something scary. I would certainly have someone full heal Fritz, or switch him out with someone else.
That's fine. That's fair. That's fair.
You know, better safe than sorry and all that.
Well, I can full heal. I can full heal.
Yeah. That's why I was able to say, like, some of the other stuff that may have sounded weird, like last time. Like, you know, the protagonist is special. and that you know, there's an ending in which like they could end up marrying like assassin or something like that.
Right.
And that like there's all this stuff given here and there, and it's like, okay, it seems like it's part of some grand game or something like that. But as far as I know, there isn't.
Oh, Fate Strange Fake isn't an officially made thing.
As far as I know, like, it's official in that there's official stuff, but there isn't like an official novel or game or anything like that out there.
It's all concept.
Like, yeah, it's concept that has concept for it, but now it has official stuff. Like, if it were to be something.
Ah.
Yeah. Like, for example, in Fate Strange Fake, you, the protagonist, like, you have, let's see, I believe it's 5 or 10 command seals.
Jeez.
Yep. And the way it works is that with the command seal, you can summon any servant to do your bidding for like 5 minutes. Afterwards, they disappear and you lose the command seal and you don't get command seals back.
What? That's crazy still.
Yep. So that's like, oh, so for like 1 command seal, I can just summon Saber and have her use Excalibur, like right then and there, to take care of a problem. Yes, you could.
I figured it meant you could just use any servants that were there in that tournament.
No, summon any servant.
Jesus.
So that means, like, and they gave this as an example, if you wanted to, you could totally go into a hot spring, use up all your command seals to summon, like, the sexiest creatures throughout history, and just have, like, a 5-minute party with them.
Because they'll do your bidding.
Yeah, because, like, they'll do your bidding.
Don't you die if you lose all your command seals, though?
No.
Oh, that's only in the game that we're currently playing?
Yeah, that's only in Fate Extra. Like, in any other medium of the sort, if you lose your command seals, that just means that you have no absolute way of controlling your servant. It just goes down to mutual respect to see if you two can work together.
Well, usually they summon someone you're good at working with.
Yeah, unless you try to summon someone specifically that you're aiming for.
Oh, right. Then it's like, you know, as good as, you know, you can assume they are.
Mm-hmm. Right. And, like, I just found that kind of funny. Hey, you want a harem route? Just use, like, your 5 to 10 command seals to summon a harem. It's only going to last for for about 5 minutes per person. Although it did say that you could be a bit more strategic about it. Like, let's say there's one person that you really want to keep around. You can use another command seal to keep them going for, like, 10 minutes and so on. And I believe it also mentioned to where, like, there are some things that are just so grandiose that, like, it would cost multiple command seals, and even then, they would only last for, like, 1 to 2 minutes.
Jeez.
Like, I forget if it actually gave an example. Wait. Yeah, I forget if it gave an example of what exactly that would be. I was like, well, shoot, if Excalibur from Saber only costs like 1 command seal, then what the heck could be out there that could cast multiple command seals, and even then, it would only last for like under the time limits. Oh yeah, now I remember. There's this one hero experience called Perseus. That name sound familiar?
The guy that had on that big journey.
Yeah, they went on a big journey, like, gathered all these, like, artifacts from these gods, killed Medusa.
Right.
And
fought the Minotaur.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they said, like, oh, you could summon that guy with, like, all of his noble phantasms with, like, your command seals, and, like, he could, like, use them all, but it would all only last for, like, about 2 minutes, and would cost all 10 of your command seals.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know.
That good?
Yeah, apparently.
He did some crazy shit, I'll admit. Fair enough.
It's like, you know, each treasure is like a noble phantasm in its own right.
Right, Medusa's head for one. Resner learned maintenance all. What does that maintenance do? It gets rid of, it's like your, what is it, Asuna?
Yeah, I think it's Asuna for, like, your machines.
I should go back.
Go back and save.
Yeah.
Yep. I think so. Actually, you can check it right now.
Yeah, I suppose.
And
Resner. Maintenance all. Cures acid heat and short circuiting. That's the only things it cures. But I think those are the only ones that are, like, permanent. Well, I mean, only acid is permanent.
Actually, yeah, those are the only ones that really stick around throughout the fight. The other ones are pilot-based.
Right.
And, like, they go away soon enough. Like, fear, dazed, confused, or, like...
But hurt doesn't.
Yeah, like, hurt is like its own special thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, she has like as enough for your machines. Yeah. Okay, but anyways, like that was that. And I did bring up Assassin, which allows me to segue into a bit. So remember when I was telling you about what was so great about her, and like I was giving examples of the various things that she was able to do.
Right.
And I said like True Assassin from Fate Stay Night and what he was able to do, and you thought that's the most like overpowered thing. How could he lose or something like that?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, where he creates like a duplicate of an opponent's heart and crushes it, and it just kills them.
Oh right.
Yeah, you're like, how could he ever lose with something like that? Well, that's because stuff that powerful usually has conditions that need to be fulfilled.
Right, of course.
You know, like, for one, it has a range limit. You know, he has to be within 3 to 9 feet of the target to be able to pull that off.
And he has to, like, open his hand up and the heart be in it.
Yeah, he, like, unbounds, like, his right arm to, create, like, this...
8 again?
Yes. It creates, like, this big ol', like, elongated arm. So it's going to be noticeable whenever he does it.
Right.
Yeah. And, let's see, there's a couple of good counters to it. Like, if you see him doing that, all you gotta do is just run away.
Right. He's gotta be right next to you.
Yeah, pretty much. He has to be within 3 to 9 feet of you to be able to use it. So if you keep your distance from him, you're good. And also, apparently, if you have a high enough magic resistance, since it's more or less a magical spell...
Right.
Then, like, he won't be able to use it on you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Someone like Saber.
Yeah, although Saber has, like, the other thing going for her, I think. To where if you have high enough luck, it just straight up won't work on you.
So it's super conditional, but my god, if it meets those conditions.
Yeah. Oh, and also, like, here's another thing. Apparently this assassin was able to get this Noble Phantasm / skill by sealing a demon inside of his arm.
Oh.
Yep, and so, like, this technique is evil by nature.
Okay.
Which means it doesn't affect other beings that are evil by nature.
Ah, so someone like Bluebeard being super evil.
Yeah. But one example that actually happened in-game was that True Assassin tried to use it on Kotomine. You know, the priest dude who's evil by nature.
So it doesn't work on evil humans either.
Yeah, it doesn't work on things that are evil by nature.
Wow.
Yeah, I tried to use it on Kotomine, crushed a blob that appeared in his hand, but nothing. It had no effect on Kotomine.
Wait, you mean evil by nature, and because that's Kotomine's nature
Yeah.
to be evil?
Yep.
Like, you know, even if he doesn't want to be, he has to be.
Yeah, he's evil by nature. But don't you remember what I said?
Like Sakura in there.
And Fate, people are just evil.
Oh. Well, I can go back, right?
Huh? For what?
To that door over there.
Oh, you didn't already go there?
No.
Okay, well, yeah, go into that door. But yeah, in Fateverse, people are just born evil. It's a thing.
Right. So, that means...
Oh, wow.
Mobile suit parts, launcher arm L.
Hmm.
Option parts, energy capacitator.
Yeah, okay.
And armor upgrade. Well, I might be able to use that.
It would either be at the very bottom or somewhere in the center.
That too. But who should I use them on? Ooh. Me, because I am the greatest.
Plan on sticking with your mobile suit for a while? In that case, you should probably wait a bit. Like, you know, upgrade your mobile suits with cash, and then once you, like, well, remember the camera tricks that this game loves to play.
Right.
Right, so, you know, be sure to give, like, the ground a good sweep.
Right, of course.
Okay, so, yeah, you can just, like, go on.
What were you saying just now? About Assassin? It was about Assassin, right?
Yeah, just, just going how in Fate, you know, the people are just born evil.
Right, so Shiro.
Uh-huh.
He's a little dick. I mean, Shinji. Shinji's a little dick, right?
I'd say so.
So is that because he was born that way? Is it like that way for every single person that's bad?
No.
So some people are just bad by choice.
Yes. You know, there is free choice. Like, free choice does exist in the universe, but that only holds to a certain... Oh. Okay. Yeah. Free choice does exist in the universe, but that only exists to a certain extent. Once you become aware of certain things, you're not able to resist that. Like, according to Fate verse, all souls come from the root, the spiral, the center of the universe. Right next to the Akashic records and stuff like that. Everything has an origin from there. Right. When it is born in the world, it is oblivious to they are oblivious to their true nature.
Right.
And as long as they remain that way, they have free choice. But if they ever come to acknowledge what it is that their origin is, then they can no longer resist it. It will be like against their nature to ever go against it. But the thing is, by giving into your origin, you can do some incredible, amazing stuff that no one else can do. For example, Shiro from the Fate universe.
Yes.
His origin is sword. At some point, he came to realize that his origin is sword.
Right.
And because of that, that's why he is just such a badass at tracing swords and being able to, like, unlimited blade works this and that. Like, it's all because he came into his own origin, which basically gave him a boost to really specialize in that kind of stuff.
Right.
That's why no one else is able to do the kind of stuff in the same way that he did. Because, they weren't born from the origin that is sword.
So you can do sword thing.
Uh-huh. And, he can't do anything that goes against being sword. Which I don't know what that is.
Does that mean he can't block? Well, I guess he can block with a sword. So he can do theoretically anything that one can do with a sword?
Theoretically, because his origin is sword.
Does that mean he could cut with his hands?
Potentially. Like, my knowledge on when it comes to origin and stuff like that is a bit limited. Most of the Type Moon works don't really go into it too much, but there is one work that specializes near exclusively on that kind of stuff. And that's Kara no Kyokai.
Right, that's one of their things, isn't it?
Yeah, like, that's the one with the girl, Shiki Ryogi. What's her name? Ryogi Shiki. Let's just call her Ryogi. Like, she's this woman with this blue kimono, red jacket, blue eyes of death. Like, every...
How did I do that? Well, that's not a full idea.
Yeah. Yeah, like a series of light novels turned into like a series of movies. And essentially each book/movie focuses on someone who came into their origin or like discovered their origin and is just kind of like going haywire because of it.
Ah.
Yes, and she has to deal with it. Like, to my knowledge, that's the only Type Moon work that actually like focuses on like a person's origin. But you'll hear it for other stuff like here and there, like Shiro with his sword. And right. I forget what exactly are the origins for other people. But yeah, that's just putting it basically that if you come into your origin, you can gain immense specialization and power, but you'll never have your free will to say no to like what you truly are ever again.
But before that, you totally can.
Yeah, before that, you can totally like just ignore like whatever your origin says and totally go against it.
To an extent, apparently, because Kotomine didn't know it at first, did he?
Well, yeah.
But he was still compelled to do evil.
Yeah, he was still tormented about stuff. But,
he can only do so much, I suppose.
Yep. You can only do so much in the world. Alright. And another thing.
Yes.
So, like, moving over to, like, the subject of, the assassin that I say that looks like Wednesday Addams.
Yes.
That's gotta be, like, the longest name for something.
Yep.
So, that assassin that looks like Wednesday Addams.
Oh, yeah, oh boy.
Yeah, like, you asked, like, what her name was.
Yeah.
And I said I would throw it up. I did, but I don't think I really gave it enough good context. And here I probably can. Apparently, she has no name. And because of that, like, her, like, true name, so to speak, if there was to be such that you could call her by, would simply be No Name Assassin.
You're kidding me. That's insane. Everyone has a name. Otherwise, what do you call him? Hey, you?
Well...
She lived in a village. People had to call her something.
No, I just find it funny. He says, hey, you, but it's just like... I remember writing a story that was, like, totally original, and one of them had to do with, like, a mute girl who, like, you know, everyone just always referred to her by, hey, you. Even though that, like, really wasn't her name. But the thing is, because everyone called her by hey, you, and she couldn't correct them because she was mute, it just kind of stuck as, okay, that's her name now.
Oh.
That brings back memories. But anyways, apparently her origin or something like that is that at some point she threw away her name. Which I guess makes sense. I mean, technically all the Hassan are like true assassins. Just basically give up their names to have the title of Hassan. So, like, I guess she just did it pretty maturely or something like that. But anyways, you know, didn't work out for her. She didn't become the next Hassan. And so, like, she just, like, faded away into obscurity. But in order to refer to her as, like, something in some kind of official capacity, she is officially known as No Name Assassin.
So if you wanted to summon her, it'd be really difficult.
Not necessarily true. I mean, that's the reason that she was summoned in the first place was that her master wanted someone from the...
Just regenerate her. How did you aim for that?
Well, what's most likely the case is that
they're aiming
for like, yeah. But since they were dead, it became the whole, you know, randomly choose someone else that's around.
So,
yeah, don't attack.
Block?
No. Like, I would just, let's see, Fritz is, oh, okay, Fritz is pretty down.
Yeah!
Okay, and you got that, and there's Bazooly. Well, who do you think has more armor, Resner or Bazooly?
Bazooly.
Okay, use Bazooly to revive, oh no. Like, at this, you pretty much are gonna have to hope that Bazooly can withstand the melee attacks from those three.
I see.
Because that's all they're doing is melee.
Right, if he can survive them, he won't. Well, oh wait, they'll take the last one.
Okay, this is a,
sticky situation.
Yeah.
Oh boy, they're doing it again. Now, I could go in with Resner, or with Fritz, and throw out the I could go in with Resner, and throw out the strongest attack on the one that I've been whittling down the most. And if she goes first, she'll kill him. I'm like pretty damn sure of it. Then again, you gotta hope that she's faster than them. What is she in? Let's take a look. This is pretty much all I got, man. If this doesn't work, I admit defeat. If this does not work! Shit. No. I lost.
Been a while.
I think it was the lack of TP. I might need to go buy... I can buy items that give me TP, right? Tell me I can do that. Even if you're just lying to me.
Let's see. At the point in the game you are... Actually, I think you can. Like, you can go into the Unicorn headquarters, can't you?
Yep, totally.
You know that guy who was selling ridiculous expensive stuff?
Oh, yeah.
I think that person sells TP refilling items.
Damn it, him! Not that asshole!
So, yeah, you can go back there, visit him, see if he actually has them or not.
I'm going back to Marie's and licking my wounds. And my mobile suit's wounds. Turns out saliva really helps a mobile suit.
I see. Well, another thing I wanted to bring up.
Oh boy.
At least, it is getting around near that time, but I did want to bring this up before it ended and all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
Yes. I can't remember who exactly thought of this. It was either me or Ray. It's just been so long that I can't remember who to credit for.
So sure.
So, the Horai Forest?
Yes.
Well.
I was just there.
Okay. Yeah, Ray was definitely the one that pointed out that, the R probably should have been an L to make it Holy Forest.
Yes.
But then, one of us came up with the idea, what if this forest was supposed to be the Horai Forest?
Right.
Do you know what Horai means?
No. Suicide?
No. Horai, to my knowledge, basically means eternal or eternity and stuff like that. So, one could say that maybe this forest was actually originally called the Eternal Forest. Or, we'd probably call it the Forest of Eternity or what have you.
Right.
And that in Japanese was originally the, Horai Forest. But due to translation things, someone probably thought that it was supposed to be,
holy.
Yeah, holy. But for some reason, they didn't, really translate it all that well, and so it became, Hori. So, just a little thing about, words, translations, how do they work.
Huh, that kind of reminds me of the thing I heard for Fate Extella.
Oh, what's that?
It was something about, the guys who are localizing it. They're really trying hard on giving a really faithful translation.
Excellent.
And they're saying it's really tough for some things.
Oh, you mean that I think I saw it where
Uncensored Gaming?
Yeah.
The thing about that idiom, there was 3 idioms combined.
Yeah, 3 idioms combined from Caster because she's like that, and how it didn't make any sense in Japanese, so they just gave a straight up one-liner for it.
And it wasn't exactly very good.
Yeah, but then once they talked to people and they tried to figure out what it meant, they gave it its closest English equivalent of it's just a mishmash of 3 things.
Saying how futile something is.
Right, that just kind of make no sense. And then, once they got that and they went about, doing their mishmash of 3 things that just make no sense, I was like, God dang.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, now that is good localization right there.
Damn straight.
I mean, it's not a direct translation because, it kind of wouldn't make sense since, English idioms like those don't exactly match up with Japanese, but you got the closest equivalent that got the meaning across and kept it close to character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate dedication like that. Oh, is that it? Restorative drink?
Yeah.
30 TP. What's Regeneration Kit DX?
Reactivates Samolai's thing and restores.
Maintenance.
That would have been nice. Maybe I can sell some stuff.
Okay. Well, we'll be doing that off camera since it's around that time.
Okie dokie.
Okay. And then we'll catch everyone in the next episode.
See you later.